Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, last forever. Stop in time.
Yo, Chad, what is going on, baby? And welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It is going to be good. Bro, I don't know why it does. It sounds very soft to you. It sounds very soft to my ears.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, it's just, yeah, it sounds very, very soft, yeah. I don't know if it's just my headphones. There we go, much better. Alright guys, so sorry about that, I literally couldn't even hear almost. But yeah, we are here, we're ready to go. Let's see if the cracker makes the comeback today ahead of NFP tomorrow. Chris, how you feeling, brother?
1 2 1 2. I'm feeling good. I don't know why everything changes here. Chad, how's the audio? Sorry man, we almost blew your ears off there. Keek, sorry man, I just need to put a chappy here.
Don't worry guys, I already had my pep talk with Chris today. He's not talking anything fundamentals today. We've got him on the sideline today. There's no fundamental
I'm not
chat.
allowed to fundamentally chat to the boys. Chad, give me a second here. Let's see. Chad, are we back? I don't know, Keeks, let's just check. Let's just check if we are back. Chad, 1 2 1 2.
Looks like we're back.
Keeks, give me a 1 2 1.
Oh, 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. That's incredible stuff.
There we go, guys. All right, we are back. Some technical difficulties. But before we get into any of the good stuff and we talk about the little bit of news that came out today and then over to the markets, as always, Chris, will you open us up with some prayer, brother?
Well, I just want to get I don't know. Give me 1 second, yeah, before we blast the boys' ears off. Alright, Chad, here we go. Beautiful. As always, Chad, let's just pray here. Father, thank you for another session. Thank you for bringing us all back safely here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. We just want to thank you and honor you and praise you. We pray that you will be with us during this session, that you will be with Keegan as he guides us into the session. And we pray for your hand of protection over us, our businesses, our families, and over what we're going to do here today. And we pray this and we ask this not because we deserve it, but purely because of your grace and your mercy. In Jesus' name alone. If you believe it, Chad, you can drop an amen right now in the chat.
Amen. And there we have it, ladies and gents. I hope you guys are ready for this one. Going to be a goodie, so let's jump right into it. Starting off with the fundamentals, obviously we had unemployment claims come out half an hour ago. Again, a little bit of dollar strength, personally, obviously coming out a little bit higher than what they expected, but it is a little bit of a drop from previous. So obviously that number coming down is a little bit good for the dollar. But then the big ones, we got now at 3:45 final services PMI and at 4 o'clock ISM services PMI. So those are the two we want to focus on there, what that is going to do for the dollar ahead of NFP tomorrow. So definitely keep an eye out on those, but pretty much that's it. And then we are there. So we could already be out with the cracker at this point, but we're going to see what it's going to do for us. So let's go to the charts, guys. So DXY. DXY, obviously we were bullish with that neutral outlook now since yesterday. Traded back up. We spoke about the 101.350 and we were on the money with that yesterday. Then trading up today, we hit that weekly key level of 101.550. Now we are trading back up. Personally, guys, if dollar can hold this, dollar has the potential to go all the way back up to here to retest this breakaway level. So definitely could be good. I don't say it's going to run that today, but if it holds here to literally where it is now and parks the bus, tomorrow is going to be very, very, very interesting. So be careful of that. So literally very neutral on the day so far now. Because we've obviously got news coming up, which I think is going to make the dollar come alive again. But just seeing this bullish momentum non-stop from the dollar, holding Asia highs, then holding the daily R1, now holding this key level. If dollar can continue to do this, the weekly R3 definitely can be on the card. So definitely watch out for that. Otherwise, if the news comes down, we could potentially go bearish for a little bit to see the retest of previous daily highs and the monthly R1 before we continue bullish, or otherwise fail and continue bearish back to the daily pivot EQ all the way underneath us. So that's why we're obviously leaning to the bullish side, but we are neutral for now. On the indices, as you say, guys, we went from bullish to neutral, so actually coming more to the bearish side of things. We held this level of support, got away, then held it again the next day, closing bullish. And I said to you guys, if we start coming back down here, personally, that is not good for me. I think probability will tell you the fact we can't get away from a level of support. The fact over here, we started to range. We had a little bit of a breakout, which we would normally consider the fake out with indices. Then range again. And now if we break underneath here, we definitely can see that break, retest, and the move taking previous daily lows, go for these wick fills, and the move down to the monthly pivot. And we can also see that 200 lining up quite nicely there. So actually leaning more to the bearish side for NASDAQ. US30, we got something very, very similar, funny enough. Let's look over here. So our level of resistance was here, pretty much where the EQ was. So if you guys were here this morning, we were talking about this, where if we wanted to see a lot of guys trying missing the sell, and we said to them, guys, good chance you're going to have the buys. Some guys took the buys with Chris actually getting a little bit of a TP there this morning. But there came the big move back up. As we said, originally the guys that were trading with me, I said we missed this because I said I want a retest of the EQ. We never got that retest, but there it came on later, giving us that retest, holding with unemployment claims coming out, and now trading bearish. So not looking too good for US30 as well. I think if this thing, as we always say, holds underneath this daily S1, then I think it's in trouble, and we're going to be going back down. Previous daily lows become a nice target, and back down to this level of support with the weekly S1. So that's the majors there if we're going to sell. Otherwise, only time I'm probably going to look for the buys, other than whatever the cracker says. If you had to get above this EQ, hold this EQ, I think the buys are on, but keep in mind, then you've also got this 200 to get above as well. So even though Asia highs and that are untested, we've got quite a few levels which will lean to why we are seeing that selling pressure come in. Then lastly, gold. Gold, again, we are pretty much bullish, but we are starting to lean to that bearish side. We spoke about this, having that move coming over here, breaking on the lows. There was the big move to the downside, that retest perfectly on the daily pivot, EQ, Asia lows, all of those levels, support, turning resistance. So if you guys were here this morning, we really broke down that everything is just starting to lean to the sells. When you look at the 15, as I said, level of support become resistance, the EQ, weekly pivot, Asia lows, and daily pivot, all of these here as a brick wall to kind of hold gold back. So gold's really under the pressure here. And I think same thing as I said with USD. If this thing holds underneath this daily S1 and we break these previous daily lows again, I think we could see a bit of selling pressure for tomorrow. And again, could this just actually be us pricing in for NFP tomorrow? So going to be a very interesting one. I think it's going to be some, either you're going to get very, very big moves today ahead of the pricing in, or we're going to actually just be range bound and get what we're getting now and just up and down the whole day. So we're just going to be careful, see what we get. But also I'll let you guys know very, very shortly what the cracker is looking at. So just keep and wait for that. But Chris, over to you, my brother.
Alrighty, Chad. Keeks, I think we need to get what's his name?
Chris.
Yeah, Chris is gonna Chris. We love you, brother, but we're gonna have to cut this desk. We're gonna have to cut this desk. I just wanna see what the cracker lacquer is doing. Are we still waiting for this candle? Oh, 3 sec. Oh, so the cracker is buying. All right. Crack-a-lack. Okay, beautiful, Chad. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, nice trade this morning. Actually, even if you just went break even, I know some of you were targeting Asia lows. Beautiful, almost 120 points there. So if you held on, well done. We only got like 25 points, at least some wallet padders for the rest of the session. DXY, as mentioned, I was hoping for a little bit of a pullback, but this thing has been chopping and churning on top here. Economic calendar, initial jobless claims coming out a little bit hotter than expected, but this continuing jobless claims actually came out a little bit lower than what was expected. So a little bit of a mixed bag there on the data. As mentioned, still expecting a small range day. I will definitely get bearish on the dollar for the day if we get below this zone. Otherwise bullish. Otherwise we're going to have another bull day here. So 2 levels to monitor. This level here, and then yeah, we're going to take it literally that level. So US 30 5-minute time frame, we spoke about it this morning. That zone right there, still untested though.
Still on my chart,
is it still on your Chatadonia, baby? Here we go. Sorry guys, that was beautiful. DXY mentioned daily R1, this key level here. Need to check that level. Everything's going to pivot around that. Breaks back below, we're going for Asia lows. Holds above here, we're going for daily R2. US 30, we mentioned this Asia low daily pivot level. Everything is looking super bearish here. Had a beautiful move here from the daily lows this morning. Some of you, even if you held it, your stops wouldn't have been taken out at break even. So well done if you held. For me now, very important, 2 levels. This level here. This level is a level that I want to consider. After that, previous daily lows. And then obviously if we can get back in here, that's going to be a very, very interesting day. Nasdaq. All right. Nasdaq looking not too bad. We've got this zone here. Then we've got this little block here that we need to monitor. Sure, this yellow is pretty pungent. Let's sure. How's that? That looks better. Just want to bring some color into the chart. So these 2 zones, we're going to monitor that. And then gold, weirdly enough, Gemini bullish on gold. I don't know how. I'm not going to argue with it. Gold perfectly rejecting that Asia lows weekly pivot level. This zone right here. Actually, this is the zone we marked out this morning. And yeah, just reverse there. Chad, gold has been rough, and if you think about it, we are technically just in one massive range since Tuesday. So all of this here is technically just one massive ugly range, and it is not very clean, because the thing is, markets are trying to decide between what the economic data is showing them and trying to weigh the risk of what's happening geopolitically. So gold for me, is actually just a mess. I don't even want to touch it. Looking at the chart, the only thing that could be clean is if we get above here. That's the only thing that could be clean for me. The rest is just ugly. Unless we get above here, not touching gold. GBP USD, beautiful, beautiful price action from this morning. There we had that first break below that round number. Then I said if we go below here, very likely we're going to this monthly S1, which we did. There was that trade from this morning. Looking at how bearish this has been, if we continue lower from this range here, GBP USD is going to have a horrific day. But if we can start holding here, I might still look for a potential buy opportunity. Purely based off the fact that, look at this, massive, massive down day. But also a down day can even go down further. So don't think because we're down almost 150 pips on GU, which is relatively muted for most days, this thing can still do another 100 down. Trust me, I've traded GJ. The thing was down 350 pips. It went another 150, almost 500 pips in a day. So trust me when I say, if you think it's not going to get any worse from here, it could get a lot worse. So 13100, nice round number there. And then after that, monthly S1. And then we can try a little quick pullback play. Other than that, we will just watch. And 13100, massive level, even on the daily. This is that massive level we've been talking about, 13100. Rejection up. Is this the potential retest? I don't know. But that is the rapid fire analysis, keys. What do you think about the cracker wanting to...
I don't know about it, bro. I really don't know.
If we get something like yesterday,
I mean, if it bounces off the S1, so I think if it's gonna buy, it needs to run like it did yesterday. Like this thing needs to buy right off the rip. If this thing starts dropping, and we have to buy, I don't know if I'm gonna take it. I don't like that. If it starts dropping, I think then
like
it's
that massive tank.
Like yesterday.
Yeah.
Then I don't think I'm going for it. Because kind of in a way, if you just think technicals now, this thing for me, where it gets to this buy is, this is the S1 holds, this trade's bullish, it finds support and it goes. But if it goes the other way in the sense that this was bearish, this was the first pullback, you might get something like that and it's just going to tank.
I'm not a...
So I'm not a fan.
I don't think the bars aren't the worst. Because think about it, Asia lows untested, gigs. That push up was just shy of Asia lows.
No, also I wouldn't say it's not the worst. But I don't know how I feel about it.
But I'm doubling up. So Chad, I had a beautiful idea yesterday with the cracker. If you lose on Monday, you double up your risk for Tuesday. If you lose on Tuesday, you double up your risk for Wednesday. If you lose on Wednesday, you double up your risk for Thursday. If you lose on Thursday, you double up your risk again. So one of those days you are on it, so a little bit of a mod. So I'm doubling up my risk today.
To be fair, like it actually would work because
Yeah,
the worst since we've done this strat
Was
now
3.
for like 3 months. The worst was 3 losses in a week. The worst.
I'm just saying, I was sitting last night and I was like, I'm gonna martingale this shit. So I'm going double my lot size from yesterday. If I lose today, then I double what I used today. So if I go 1 lot today, I'm going 2 lots today when 1 lot yesterday. Then tomorrow is 4 lots. Monday 8, 16. We martingale.
Oh my word. That's where we now are. That's where we are, Chad.
I want to try it, bro. I want to try it. I'm literally doubling up today.
To be fair, this thing could Like I said, credit the buy. If this is going to hold support, like for me, the major thing is this S1. This S1 needs to hold. If this S1 fails, I think those buys are off the table.
Blow it account in 1 week. Oh.
It will be interesting, bro.
I'm gonna test it. Like I'm gonna push it. I'm pushing it, Chad.
You say you could go for the previous. I just said the previous daily low for me is a target, but the thing for me, Rooks, like my personal opinion is that's a major level as well of volume. The fact we have tested it and that was the rejection. If we come back to it, you're most likely gonna break it and see that volume now. I don't think you're gonna hold it perfectly twice on the same day. Again, can be wrong. That's just my thoughts on it.
Chad, just a little update. Ultimate Trader 2. We are in full force planning. This is going to be a big one. I think you guys are going to be very surprised at how we're going to do this one, but this one is going to be a biggie. Yeah, all I can say is keep your eyes peeled. This one is going to be one for the books. We said we're going to improve on the first one, but yeah, this one is going to be a cracker.
You're gonna think of it, guys. Like, think of it this way: if you saw the very, very first 2G's podcast and where it is today, that's gonna be the difference. Yeah, like it's that much of a jump. Please don't get ICT as the coach.
Oh.
I see the boys are ripping into him now. Eh?
Yes, but I see that guys that I actually wanted to warn Rydell, like ICT is most probably the biggest cult following where guys will try and say, oh yeah, but he can't win because he developed the algo, and they will come after him. And I'm like, dude, why would you go on a public platform if you develop the algo and you are concerned they're going to go for you?
Yeah, these guys are a bit delusional, bro.
And he purposefully lost 90% of the count just to challenge him. Like 12,000% is not challenging enough. Like he purposefully lost. He planned the losses. That's how good he is.
I see, bro.
No, bro, I can tell you, Rydell got ripped him. The ICT cult is poof.
I just saw some of the stories you was posting today, and I was like, yo, bro, I saw that one coming. Those guys are going to rip into you.
Yeah, Rydell. I don't know. This is one cult that's going to keep him busy. This is one cult that's going to keep him super, super busy.
So USD looks like it's going bullish, guys.
And then Project G members, please use the registration link for tonight's call. Otherwise, we will see you. The release is 2:30, eh?
For what?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 2:30.
2 o'clock call starts. Going to be a little bit of a build up here in the office. A little build up. Building up. Me and Keegan already loaded our liquidity. Liquidity has been loaded. Is your liquidity in? Have you injected your liquidity into your account?
Yeah. Well, it's in my wallet.
I'm putting mine, so I'm gonna let it simmer there so long. Like a little pot. Have you seen an oat spot, Chad, when it starts making those bubbles? I'm just gonna let it prit a little bit there.
Alright, Chad, 1 minute.
Are you gonna choke us with the one?
Nah. Oh, on the 1 minute, there's the 200. Let's see what's gonna happen here today, guys.
Wait.
Markets are coming alive.
Wait.
Oh, the buys
Gemini
on the
looking
table.
for buys on gold. Gemini needs to pull the ship back.
Chad.
10 seconds.
And Chad, it is round. What's it? Round 8. Markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. Oof. Is this the buys? Are these the buys? Is the cracker on the money today, Chad? Is the cracker on the money?
Way.
Is the cracker on the money, yo, Chad?
Way.
Oof.
Way. Way.
Is the cracker on the money?
How far is your pip?
My pip.
The pip level.
It's still far, bro.
Yeah,
We
mine
were
is-
close, but we're still
Okay, yeah.
far.
Because remember last time the pip level was
Yeah.
not pipping.
We're not in yet, Chad. Just so you guys know.
The boys be pipping. Pip factory. How big is this range? Yo, yeah, it's pretty volatile. Pretty volatile. Not a bad open though, Keeks.
No,
gotta
not.
say it's not the worst open. And you know what I actually would like now if it holds that 200, and then
Yeah.
we go for the buys. That it is a buy. Yeah, it is a buy. Ooh. Wait. Are you gonna take it now if you cut the cherry?
I don't, yeah, this, bro, I don't mind because it wasn't that immediate.
Okay, that immediate brush cut.
Yeah.
Sure.
If this carries on then.
Ooh.
Hold on, here's that previous daily low. Let's see, does it punch that previous daily low?
You gotta talk to me. 30 seconds.
I think we gotta still do it, bro.
You gotta. Okay. All right, Martingale. Here we go, baby. Martingale in full force, baby. Trade alerts are back online as well, Chad. Big shout out to Frana on the leaderboard as well. Just putting in a shift there. I'm in.
I'm in there, Chad.
Sure. Sure.
You really double up.
No, it's just when I pull my stop loss.
Oh.
Oh.
Bro, we have to
Ooh.
follow the rules.
No, we have to. Ooh. Have we ever looked what our results were like on NFP week? Because I feel that week we lost 3 was on NFP
NFP
week
week.
as well. I think we need to look into.
It definitely could be, bro. It definitely could be.
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, Chad.
We just need to get back above that dailiest one though. Otherwise we are on some. So I'll check if the trade alerts work, yeah.
Yeah, mine wouldn't come through because I'm on my DJ account. Remember, guys, I'm not trading the funded account now. Well, not till next week.
Will the martingale produce here today?
Come on, Chad. How many of you guys were doubting the cracker?
No, bro, don't do the commentators. Bro, don't do that. Bro, you did it almost like that. One day Shane Warne was sitting there, and the guy's like, Chad, I don't want to find it for you. Bro, Keegs. Nah, bro, you can't. Yo, no. Yo. No. Let me find that. Shane Warne. Have you ever seen that? Okay, let's wait. I'll get it. I've got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter. The thing is, for us technically, I don't know where Chris's is, but mine doesn't have to break. So my TP is under the 200. So if it doesn't break the 200, I'm still happy.
My TP is just above it. That literally where we open up the open level.
Hey, there's that daily S1.
This is where it can get saucy. What time is that news coming out? 10 minutes. Oh.
Is that daily S1 going to be the problem? Yeah.
Things are getting saucier. How much was I up on this position? 44. Oh, Keegs. That's not ideal.
The markets are against us.
Nasdaq got a beautiful pump.
It's not over yet, bro.
Nah, I trust that it's a mechanical strat. Chad, just to show you, Nasdaq, beautiful bounce off that level we drew out a little bit earlier. Only concern for me is the dollar here. Check here, dollar trying to hold there. Oh, very close to stops. And then US 30, the only thing I don't like is this here. Check there. Daily S1, just proving very difficult.
Those previous daily lows are holding though, bro, for me. Remember I said if like that was the same thing I said to Rooks, like it can hold. It needs to hold, then I think you got the move. But if it breaks it, you want to see that volume. And the fact we did bounce off it again. So that's why for me, I'm not necessarily saying it's over yet. Because we're battling to break that previous daily low.
Yeah, but look at these equal lows. They're definitely going to run it. Either now or a little bit later. But equal lows like this, Chad. I'm not a fan of this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wait, yeah, check that. I'm not a...
Yeah, there, now we're in trouble.
I'm not a fan of that. Equal lows scare the hell out of me. Because if you pull it left, retail's like, oof, I'm buying here. They're stacking the bars here.
There, for me, there's the break. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
now you're going to get clapped.
daily
Now
low.
it's going to choke us now. Ooh. Nah, 100% will run us now. This thing is going to flush.
Yeah, the minute you haven't resisted previous daily lows, then this is...
Ooh, no, Chad.
I won't kill it there because it's pretty pointless. So,
No, yeah, no,
I'd rather save on. Maybe there's a little bit of a dream there, but it's pointless killing it so close to stop loss. Corbin, if you know so much, brother, why are you here? I love how these guys, bro, always the biggest mouths on the one day we lose, but all the days you win it, then they're quiet. There's Baz and G Urix. Where's Baby today?
Yeah, GU chat still sideways for me. Remember I talked about this range here. We can just be stuck in this range. And US 30. Oh.
Yeah, 100% he's an RCT guy.
Is our liquidity going to be swept?
Yeah, Peter, remember we said as well, we don't really like it. Hence, I mean, the bullish we even turned neutral because we're starting to lean to the sells. But it's just a case of, remember, the whole way the strat worked, the way it got to where it got to, it's mechanical. So you have to just, if that was what it gave us, that's what we went for.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to become subjective on every setup. And then the rules don't matter.
Okay, Corbin, even if you're number 2, my brother, I can show you my payout right now. So when you can get a bigger payout than me, let me know, brother.
What is he saying?
He's taking the piss, but I'm just going to look who's number 2 on our leaderboard.
Oh, Corbin.
That's fine, bro. I can show you mine right now. You can even scan the QR code.
Oh, flip. What is gold there? I haven't checked. Oh, okay.
Is this man joking, bro?
What is he saying?
Number 2, a $480 payout.
Hey, Corbin. wait. Almost out. I think it's going to flush now, Chad. Almost out. Yeah. Wait.
I'm still in.
Sniffing me.
in, bro.
Sniffing me. Oh,
Mine's like
yeah,
flat.
I'm
There you
out,
are.
I'm out. Oh, so now tomorrow we're going 4 lots.
Hey, the man's gonna go for it, bro.
4 lots tomorrow, Chad. 4 lots.
Wait, but that's only, hold on. Oh, yeah, it would be 4.
I went
It would
1
be 4.
yesterday.
Yeah, 1, 2, 2, 4.
2 today.
Oh, damn,
4
bro.
tomorrow. Chad, yeah, it was looking alright at one stage here when we held that. When we got to that daily S1, but this right here, that's where, and also those equal lows. So, but I agree with Geeks. We're not gonna get subjective here on the cracker. Otherwise, the rules don't mean anything. Chris, are you compound? I'm compounding the losses at this stage with the cracker this week. Losses are compounding, but tomorrow on that 4 lot, we're gonna clap it.
So, what is this daily looking like now? Oh, there we go. That daily's melting now. We're not going back up to the EQ, so I can get rid of that.
Now that we've taken, Keeks, I'll be honest now that we've taken this low, there's that daily zone we spoke about.
Yeah, for me, bro.
We can trade back in again. Chad, if we do something like this, you can see something similar to what happened yesterday. But if we reject here, big down day. Dollar index as well, holding that key level. DXY holding there 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Let's see. Nasdaq having a nice jump off these levels here. Gold rejecting at 200. GBP USD grinding it out here. Just be very careful here, Chad, because what you can get is a fake out of this range and then something like that all the way back down. So I'm going to see if we can break out and hold. I might look at something here, because that 20 level is holding here. 20 there. So if that holds and we hold this breakout out of the range, we can see something. Otherwise, no bueno. Bro, I swear the cracker is not good during NFP. We must just check. Remember that week we had 3 losses on it?
Yeah, actually, I really think it is the same.
I swear it was on an NFP week or a CPR week. We must actually go and check. Alright, data has come out. Oof.
What is it?
Quite a bit of a miss. Almost 1 deviation on the composite PMI. That is going to be not good for US 30.
Oh, there it goes.
Let's check GU here. Alright, Chad. Plan of action here on GU. If we break out here and we actually hold a retest there, that's going to be the play. Shuffle has come and gone. There's that 20 level. Then we're going to take it all the way to the 50. If gold is going to reject here again, it could go low, eh? What is your play here on US 30? What are you thinking?
Nah, bro, for me, this thing's mounting now. I said to the guys, if this thing breaks this level now, the weekly S1, you go in weekly S3, possibly even monthly pivot.
I want to be honest with you, Keeks. If we get a play like this, taking that previous weekly low, coming back, something like this, I might consider it.
Very long.
Just purely, again, something similar to what that buy we took here this morning, yeah? Something like this, Chad. If we get something like this, previous daily low nipped, and then that reversal, if we get that, I'm going to basically a similar play. So if we get something like that, I'll let you guys know. I just want to see similar what we had this morning. Some type of engulfing candle. Literally this. Engulfing candle, taking a previous low and then engulfing. Also, this almost like a little structure break back in the range. Same play. I would actually love if it nips that weekly low. Like nip it and then, so let's see here. And there's also that daily zone. There's that daily zone.
These lows are gone.
Was it taking it? Oh yeah, there. Okay, Chad. Time to lock it in here. Keep an eye out here. Could be a big one. 11 minutes for those ISM PMIs though. interesting. Oh yeah, Chad, wait. Let me. Bro, I don't know if it's that commentator's curse. It could be, but Chad, just have a look here. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, you see, little fumble, and Warner, because of the speed he ran the first one, had set up the second. He moves to 97. Never been out in the 90s.
Mark, sorry. What did you say then? Did you say he's never been out in the 90s?
In a test match, he's never been out in the 90s.
I know. Never been out in the 90s. Why did you have
Flats,
to bring
how
that
many
up?
times are you out in the 90s? He's gone! He's gone! Unbelievable! 97. Bounce and a perfect line from Dale Steyn. And Hashim Amla finished the job. Disbelief everywhere, not least in this room.
Oh, Mark, you put the commentator's curse on him. It was a good delivery. It was a fuller length. It was a good nick. And a nice, comfortable catch to Amla. A fantastic innings from David Warner.
Wait, where's that reaction? Yeah, just his reaction. Wait, bro, check it out. Oh.
Oh, you see, little fumble, and Warner, because of the speed he ran the first one, had set up the second.
Check.
He moves to 97. Never been out in the 90s.
Mark, sorry. You say he's never been out in the 90s.
Test match, he's never been out in the 90s.
I know.
Shane knew what.
Never been out of the 90s. Why did you have...
Yes, the Chad. Keys, bro. Immediately when you said it, and I was just Shane Warne. Keeks nuked us, yeah. Oh, Chad, commentators curse. Oh, that was definitely us. Damn, bro, that was us. Let's check here. I think that's how Keegan felt yesterday when Chris was talking. It could be. Tepo, Manzi, so it would be nice to hear what Chris and Keeks think about Volt Markets recommending another prop firm, and it has like 6 brokers to link to, like Ref Wayne's, Acu Markets, and JP Markets. Tepo, what do we think is irrelevant? It's up to a client to make a decision with the prop firm they go with. Vault Funder, I can honestly say, is the #1 prop firm in SA. There's no doubt about it. Vault Markets, Vault Funder starting, I think, the same time as Express Funded, if I'm not mistaken. Express Funded is chalked. I don't know what that other prop firm is. That what is it? Wind Farm prop firm. I don't even know.
Winlu.
Yeah, Winlu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what we think and what we say is completely irrelevant. It's ultimately a consumer's choice, and exactly the same with the broker as well. What we say, what we do, is irrelevant. It's opinion, and if you as a client make a decision, you better stick with your decision. Yeah, Shane Warne. How did he pass away though? Was it an overdose? I think it was a heart attack. But I know a lot of people said he was on the sniff, so I don't know. Tepo, as always, what we say, it is ultimately you have to go test it. That's why the advice we give, even a guy like Andy, he said, Chris, whatever advice I give you, he said it's ultimately your choice as a person. Wind farm just past Bay West. A wind flew. I will stick to Vault Funder. There you go. It's a funded marketplace, so it's just a place with all prop firms where a client can choose. Nilo, that sell would have been lovely, brother. Chad, okay, this is not looking bad, Keeks. This is not looking bad. Only thing is trading into a services PMI. No bottom wick here. Did we take that low there? Oh, we didn't take that low. Oh. Are you looking for the same play, Keeks, or you locked out?
I'm just trying to see the buys, bro. I am like watching them. I am just thinking a bit on it though, but
look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is ripping here.
personally for me, remember we had my next level support now. So if this fails, then that's again another support turn resistance.
Chad, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we can get something like this 5 minute going bearish. This is a textbook play. I'm gonna be all over this. If we get something like this and that next 5 takes this low and then closes bullish like that for me, I'm gonna be all over it. Something like this. This is the ideal scenario we've got here. That right there. This, if we can get this, Chad, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. There's that key level on the daily, rejecting it. So break the low again. Only thing I don't like is even these lows are equal. Check that. Tweezer bottoms there. Not a fan of that. I like for a low to be taken. So gonna wait for that. But yeah, I'm gonna be all over this position.
I was gonna say, because technically isn't this your open range now? That's the open range low. You faked out.
US 30 on that orb is it's useless.
I'm just saying, it worked yesterday.
No, it's too inconsistent. There's months where you're gonna kill it, and there's months where you're gonna get absolutely just smacked, like badly. And the months where you get smacked, Chad, is the months where the markets are not trending. It's where you range. That's what I saw. That strat is a pure trend strat. So it's similar to almost the Asia range we talk about, where if you break out of the Asia range, let's say here for instance, break out of the Asia range, you hold it and you continue. But if you've got something, take the Asia range, come back, take the Asia lows back in the range. Those months. Bad. Tears in your eyes. Yeah, Chad, I'm not involved in this. Let's see if we can get another dip in here. Tears in your eyes. I'm just trying to mix it up here. Chad, as mentioned, I told you you can get a fake out there. So yeah, this could go south. It seems like the dollar wants to put in a shift here. Basically 20 seconds. Kicks, here's the kicker, bro. This is gonna now kick the market. Check. Savannah. Is this Heinz song? Savannah.
Shelton, biggest thing, greed, brother.
Whoa, that chat. Whoa, Keeks. Yo.
Yeah, nothing
What
else has come
what it
alive yet.
is.
Okay, gold came alive.
Did gold get? Oh,
Gold.
yeah, Chad. Gemini getting mollywopped. Molly. DXY, Chad. My goodness.
There, Nasdaq shot up, bro. Asia highs. US 30 just doesn't know what's going on. It's still trying to catch up with everyone.
Bro, dude, I might even consider, if we reject here, I might even consider short for a retest down here. But I'll see. Only thing is though, this is showing positive economy here. That's a big jump. Services, big jump there. Yo, if we had some bulls on us, yeah.
Yeah, Shelton. No, it is a thing, bro. Guys, for example, a lot of guys get like one payout and then they think, oh, they're the shit now. And they just try to go so much bigger. They start over leveraging. They don't want to wait anymore and be patient. And yeah, they blow up.
Ooh.
I mean, we know so many traders and good traders who've been up more than 10%, for example, in accounts, and they still blow the account. It's, yeah.
Gold. Yeah.
Juice, it's literally on the side, brother. The minute you sign into your account, on the left panel on the side, it's leaderboard. It's right there. Keys, you're impatient for your payouts? Yeah, brother. Just chilling. Same thing I preach to all of you guys. Get it up that little bit. Park the bus. Get your payouts. Make it risk-free. Then you start pushing the limits. What's the payout, Geeks? What do you mean, like how much? What do you mean, what's the payout? Will you guys face copy trading issues since trading live if other people copy trade? No. Because you never have the same identical trade as us. You know, on our IP address, you know, on anything, like, no.
Keeks, we missed this thing.
Brian, I will in the future. Like, I'm just chilling out for now, bro. So I've obviously got my own personal accounts I'm doing and I'm busy with, and then I have like the funded account. So I'll do another one in the future, yeah.
Chad, I don't know, these grey boxes now, luminous boxes, definitely.
Jason, it's, I don't even know if I should say.
What is that?
You must know the monetary value of my payout.
Hey Jason, don't stress about it. If you're at your workplace, you don't compare your pay slip to the guy next to you. I think it's only in the trading world where, like in corporate, if you went to your line manager or whatever and you said like, hey man, what did you make this month? Can I see your pay slip? Yeah, no, sure, here's my pay slip. Have a look. Oh damn, alright.
USA's got in 60 seconds. It's right. I saw you on the FTMO headline, Keegs. I can say the psychology aspect you mentioned about yourself is really present. So I appreciate it, brother.
Any prop from Mumanga. Only one, my brother. There can only be one. Vault Funder.
Yeah, Michael, I'll just say you close, bro. You close.
What FTMO headline?
All of their like kind of like breakthrough traders that get live.
Yeah.
So you fill out a form of your like experience and what you mentally went through and a whole bunch of stuff, and then they share their stuff to the community, so that you can kind of get an insight into the guys that have done well in the funded accounts. Keys, you want to scan the billboard?
Eli, I see, brother, that 15 pip tip from Chris has been life-saving, has been life-changing lately. Lennon, what are you doing with the 15? FTMO Vault.
I know I'm close because you said the rough amount about a week ago. Yeah, it was up. I'm not going to go back and forth. If you go in the London session, I think I actually mentioned the percent in the London session. So if you want to go watch the whole like 2-3 hours of stream to just go see how much percent I said, you can be my guest. But yeah, I did mention the percent, I think, in the London session. But even then, like, guys, I won't even lie, like, I did break my own rule in that sense. Like, I was meant to have parked the bus. I saw something that was, when I was at home, it was too good. I had that gut feeling. I went for it. Obviously, it paid off. But I technically did break my rules, though.
Carl, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't have taken on one candle. I'm honest. I knew this move could come, and I liked it, and yeah, it's just one candle is not enough for me. I would have loved, like, I drew it out like a nice little false break and then a reverse. So even though I was anticipating this, there's no way I would have just taken it on one candle. If I went on a 1 minute, even then I can say you can consider this idea there, where you can see we clearly bearish, they're bearish, and then this low fails to create a new low. So let me just zoom that in. So if you understand order flow, you'll check here that from there, that low there didn't continue lower. All of these other lower highs continued lower. This one actually had a shift, and that right there would have been your continuation setup right here. But again, on the 1 minute going into that CPR, that would have been pure gambling. That could have been your trade there, but that's what you need to be comfortable with, though, Chad. Even if you anticipate something and you don't get your setup, to say I'm not just gonna jump in for shits and giggles. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Just bro, Nasdaq just made a complete U-turn, yeah. Carl, till about 7:30, my brother. But we obviously know you, so if we don't trust you by now, then isn't news just subjective where it allows price to reach your objective faster? Jank plays out. Sorry, man. I'm not going to dig into you. I just want to understand your comment where you say news is subjective. Because if you say news is subjective, you're technically meaning that good news could be bad news for someone else and bad news could be good news for somebody else. Because the the entire meaning about subjective is the opinion or the framework you create for something. So that is the meaning of the word subjective. So I just want to make sure, because data can never be subjective. The data is either good or the data is bad. So you can't really say news is subjective. Yeah, bro, that's the issue with these props. Yeah, dude, it's so bad. I actually had a chat with, who was it, where I said, even if you think about what was the Goat Twins thing? What Express funded. And then you've got all of these other prop firms coming up. So you actually want these prop firms to do well. Yeah. Because it's not a zero-sum game. If you create an environment where there's multiple prop firms to choose from, everyone is providing a good service, you are collectively, even though you're opposition, you are collectively establishing trust in the industry.
Yeah.
So it's not a case of we want prop firms to pop up and then just close down, because then ultimately we're destroying the industry. And it's the same with anything else. If the entire industry is doing well and there's just a good feeling around the industry, then people will be like, all right, we can trust these prop firms. The prop firm model works for people. But the issue is the guys come in with the wrong idea. You've got a guy like Jason Noah, first trying the broker thing, then going over to the prop firm thing, now back to, I think I'm blocked by him anyway, but Keegan's saying he's doing our signals and courses again. And it's like you're just jumping between where's the next buck. Now you think, oh, prop firms is now the next quick little buck you can make. Prop firms is a much, much tougher business than the broker business. I can tell you that straight up. The prop firm business, and I think Jason, that little stint with Alex G, I don't even think we'll see December, if I'm honest. That little stint won't even get past December. True, data cannot be subjective, agreed. If it's qualitative data and a qualitative study, then it can be subjective, because a qualitative study for somebody looking to do one thing, it can be good or it could be bad. So I would say qualitative, but quantitative data can never be subjective. Chris, how much will it be to start a standard prop firm? Lennon, it's not even about starting the prop firm. Starting the prop firm is the relatively easy part. It's the business model. How are you going to pay traders out? It's not the tech. There's a lot of tech companies. You can start a prop firm now, but then you're going to do what Clint did. First big payout, denied the payout. Just wanted to take people's money when the payouts came. So it is not about just starting a prop firm.
Yeah, just market's getting ready for tomorrow, bro.
Oh yeah, there you've got Clint as well. Clint's little prop firm. I don't know what these boys are doing. If you start a business with the idea to just see how you can make money and you don't think about the longevity of the business, yeah, you're in trouble. No, I'm not going to trade GU for the news. No, we're going to purely focus on USD and gold. Is Jason out? Do they still have that prop firm?
I never hear anything about it.
I think the boys thought like the prop firm business, they like send you dollar notes like, ah baby, we go in the prop firm space, we're just gonna destroy it. And it's like, oh damn, I couldn't even get the broker off the ground, how am I gonna get this thing off the ground? Oh no, that
It
thing
looks like it's still there.
that
But
thing is already flat, my bro. Yeah, no.
But my thing, bro, is going back to everything. What the hell in a prop firm do you need a photo of him with a wolf? And that doesn't even look like a wolf. It looks like a blade dog. Like that's someone's German Shepherd. Hey. Like it's a prop firm, bro. Why is this man's face everywhere?
Wait, bro. That please, that. No, that I want to tell you now. Wait. I don't know. I could at least got their math right.
The math's not mathing.
Bro, a prop firm challenge for 220 rounds.
I don't know what they're doing. Did they remove the profit rule? Okay.
Oh, did they remove it? No, but they're gonna get wrecked, Chad. I don't even want to give you guys ideas. Like, shame, let the guy. But with that model they've got going, they're gonna get mollywopped.
They'll eventually find out.
They are gonna. Keeks, what is happening here, my bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I'm not touching this.
Yo, look at gold. NFP week. Chad, this is horrific price action. Chris, we should start a prop firm for all the scammers, but the payout is PKs. Damn.
That sounds like funded marketplace.
Someone's husky is on the loose. I think started broken. He like 400k, sounds crazy for the LP. Yeah, brokers are expensive to start, Chad. Just to give you an idea, just that ODP application alone, you're looking at like 1.5 million. Then your monthly cost, if you want to start a decent brokerage, would say at least 3 or 4 account types. a good CRM, all of that. You're looking at, with no staff, anywhere between 4 to 600k. Overall drawdown is 6%. Oh no, they're not going to get that ship floated. No, a lot of guys years ago, the entry to get into the prop firm space, broker space, was a lot easier. And that's, for instance, why a guy like Roger Banks lost his MetaQuotes license, because MetaQuotes is busy cleaning up the industry. So a lot of these unregulated brokers, a guy like Roger, for instance, that's got this weird little, I don't even know what regulation, it's something that he thinks it's regulation. They themselves, it's not even that they're pressured by the SEC, any of these compliance guys, they themselves are just cleaning up the industry. Same with the prop firms. That's why if a prop firm does not have some type of backing by a broker, MetaQuotes is not going to have it. MetaQuotes is just, is this just for a standard broker? Yeah, Lennon, if you want to do something decent, get ready to put out 12 mil in your first year. If you've got 12 mil to risk, with the idea that at the end of that year there could be zero return on a 12 mil, then you can go for it. Again, brokers, to start a broker is super easy. The biggest struggle for brokers is getting clients. That's why they spend so much money on seminars, spending so much money on influencers, all of that. That's the running the broker is the easy side. Getting clients, that is the difficult part. The rest is fairly simple. Jamal, we do trade NFP, and we'll be trading it tomorrow. No, Peter. Then Xnet should have lost their license when what's his name, Custard Man,
Clint.
Another one, when he nuked the guys on their PAM. So no. The only way they could lose their license if there was a back-to-back agreement, and if they find out that
Bro, look at your study.
if they find out some of that, if they found out some of that money was siphoned back to Donvo, because then there's a conflict of interest. And any financial regulator, their main theme is treating your clients fairly. That's all they want. If you treat your clients fairly and you make sure that there's no conflict, that everything you do is to ensure that the client is treated fairly and in line with what you, the service you provide, then they're fine. But if you do something like that, you're not treating your clients fairly. Sorry, man, how do you mean, how do you differentiate between A book and B book?
Although you should mean just like what's the difference between the two?
How do you differentiate? EMA Momonga. Mark, we put money into the account, and that is the risk. The money in the account is the risk. Sorry, brother, how do you mean, how do you differentiate between A book and B book?
DJ account, basically. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah, Peter Murray has got it right there. That's why I almost want to say 99.9% of brokers B-book. If a broker is A-booking, it's either they don't have enough money or they purely just there to funnel money through to another broker. So they're purely just the front. So they're literally just a gateway, and behind that there's usually a prime broker, say another big broker. Like the one time a mate of mine sent me a thing. He's like, hey, some of the guys are trading with this broker. And I always just go to the legal docs. I start reading through and I see, okay, this broker he told me about, they use liquidity from another broker that's listed there. Then I go to that broker. That broker gets their liquidity from another broker. So at the end of the day, that liquidity was sold 4 times down the line. Then I found the main broker on top, sitting on top here. And that broker supplied liquidity to this broker. Then this broker supplied liquidity to that broker. So it was like this chain of brokers. And I was like, dude, stay away. That guy's getting like 5th tier liquidity. Keegan goes about 2% mark. Peter, how do you mean unless you work directly on Wall Street? Are you talking about your orders going into the market? Because remember, the CFD market is a complete market on its own. Like on the floor, there is no broker. Yeah, Peter, not really a broker, but there's still a bridge, because how do you connect your buyers and your sellers? So there's still a bridge. There's still a liquidity bridge. Think of it as a bridge. There's a buyer standing on this side of the bridge, and there's a seller. How do they get to one another? They need to cross that bridge and send stuff over to one another.
Hey, Alex, what's up, my man?
Yeah, Peter, it's dude. If you go read that book, it's a 700-page book. I shared, I think, in the book recommendations section. If you really understand how the market works in terms of liquidity, dark pools, hedge funds, some of the guys just do deals directly with one another. Let's say I work at BlackRock, Keegan works at Vanguard. I phone Keegs and I'm like, Keegs, listen here, we've got a block of, let's say, 200 million shares in Apple. Do you guys want to take it off our hands for an average price of X? And then Keegan is like, we actually light on Apple. I'm happy to do that. And then you say, but listen, we're looking to get some of the Nvidia stocks. What can you do for us? Then Keegan is like, all right, we're sitting on with a little bit of excess. We'll do it for you at X price. And then you do a block order, and it's a complete full. Other than that, that's where the stockbrokers also come in. It's like Keegan is saying, all right, listen, I want 1 million Apple shares. I would like to get at these prices. Then everything now is done electronically, but I just want to, in first terms, explain it to the guys. Then what they did is they would phone, let's say, some of the asset managers, some of the boutique funds, and say, listen, yeah, I've got a guy that wants to buy X amount. How much can you give me? He's like, all right, I can give you 200,000. Let's lock it in at that price. And then that guy will go around and find, say, 1 million shares to fill Keegan's order. And then that is the average price that he paid. So if you can pay higher at the one, you can pay lower. That's how your bid and your ask also works.
I'm going to say, brother, we need to wrap it up, because I actually need to get over
Yeah,
to
we
dig
can,
time
since
before we
then.
can get our call tonight.
Aren't they called prime brokers? Yo, Mamang, I don't know if you heard, I talked about prime brokers. All right, Keeks. Chopperora.
Our markets, as you say, guys.
We are
gonna be
getting-
some moves, otherwise it was gonna range. Yeah, interesting one, guys. I think we definitely look into the NFP. About this weak thing with the cracker. That seems to be the weakness for the cracker. But I mean, still not that bad. We've had 1 break even, 1 win, 2 losses. So really nothing to cry about. But we're gonna see. Obviously, we're gonna get locked in for tomorrow. Gonna be a big one. Hopefully the boys bring it home. Chris, any closing remarks, brother?
Yeah, last one, Eugene. They don't do white labels anymore. MetaQuote stopped that, so you can't do white labels anymore, unfortunately. Chad, listen here, NFP week. I told you guys 2 things: geopolitical risk, fundamental risk in terms of the news. It is gonna be a tricky one. I don't want to say it's gonna be a coin flip tomorrow, but I think even looking at me and Keeks, both of us, we torn between 2 ideas. And that same feeling is going to resonate throughout the market. Somebody that's going to be more lean towards geopolitical risk is going to make a move. Somebody that's lean more towards the data is going to make a move. So I honestly want to say it is a coin flip tomorrow. We're going to try and establish some type of idea tonight. But ultimately, don't even feel bad if you get it wrong tomorrow. But we will see you guys tomorrow. 3 more sessions.
That's it,
And
Chad.
that's a wrap. Peace and love, baby.
Prodigy guys, make sure you guys make sure you have that form done as well before the call tonight. So we'll see you guys all there. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree, lay